Right then guys, what is up? This video right here is, as you can probably tell by the title, a follow-up to my money glitch for FIFA 15. If you haven't seen this video already, then you can now by clicking on the annotation right here in this TV. But yes, I had a lot of response to this, mainly in the form of questions and some problems you guys were facing when trying to do this. So let's just kick it off straight away with the first one. Is it a glitch or a trick? To be honest, I don't really know the answer to this one, as in many ways it is both. It's a glitch in the way that EA can actually do something about it. They can maybe put a salary cap on it, or actually make it so the amount of money you have in your transfer budget at the end of a season correlates moving forward into the next one. Maybe a percentage of that or something actually matters, because the reason this glitch works is you're taking all the money you have at the end of the season, giving it to a player in the form of a wage, so you're just storing it with them for the moment. Going into the next season, you get the exact same amount of money as you usually would, and then we're retaking that money back out and giving it to ourselves again, so we effectively have 3-4 times the amount of money as we should do, because we're just storing the money. So I guess in that way you can also call it a trick, so that's kind of for you to decide. I'm not really bothered how you call it, glitch or a trick, it does not matter to me. Does it work on all platforms? Yes, it does. It works on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, you name it, it will work on it. This is because, as we've just mentioned, it's not really a glitch or a trick, it's just something EA have overlooked in the making of FIFA 15. It does also work for previous versions of the game, but you don't really need it to, as in those the transfer budget does actually just carry on. So this is really the first FIFA where we've needed to use it. And next is, can this be done in the January transfer window? Unfortunately, it cannot be done. You can give the wage to them whenever you like during the season, but I do say in the video it's best to do it after the last game's been played, because you get the emails from the board giving you extra money for your performance, giving you extra money for the league, any cups you've won or anything you've done, that so you have the most amount of money as possible, and then just give your players the wage then. So yeah, unfortunately it can't be done in the January transfer window. You can still sell the players in the January transfer window if they haven't already sold, it will still work, and you can just give players a massive wage, and whenever you do sell them in the future you will get that money back. Does this only work for the big teams? This is a difficult question, because the answer is no, it doesn't only work for the big teams. It does work for any team you use, obviously, but it does have more effect when you are using a bigger team, obviously, because you have more money to give players as a wage and then to keep, and you'll also get more money every season as you go on. But if you are using a smaller team, as I know lots of people like to do, and I do myself, and you just want that little bit more money every season, then do it. And as you progress, you will get money for each season you win, and it will slowly rank up, and after maybe 3 or 4 seasons you will finally get to a period in it where you have a big bank balance. Because you're keeping the money each season, it will just gradually grow and grow and grow. Why can I only give each player 850,000 at a time? This is a really good question, because you can actually give them a little bit more. I think you can go up to maybe about 900k with players. I have breached that with certain players. If you have a player you've already given a contract, say 600k, and then you try to give them another 600k in a different season, it will actually let you breach the 1 million mark and go up to that. It's not going to let you give a player that has a really small wage that massive amount of wage, as I will just show you now. If we just try to offer this Masonde here all of the money that we have, so obviously he's on 2,000 and we're going to offer him, I think, 1.9 million, whatever it is what we have there. He is obviously going to accept that contract because it's a ridiculous amount of money. But when he does accept it, which he has just done there, I will show you now, he is only actually able to have 899,000 as it shows you there. So you can't actually give one player all of the money. Unfortunately, if I was to keep him and then go into the next season and offer him another contract, I would maybe be able to get him up to 1.6 million, something like that. But obviously it's easier to just sell him and then get the money back and then do it to a different player. And another was, what should I do if I have no more players that I want to sell? If at any point you do run out of players to do it to and you don't want to get rid of any of the current players you have in the squad, you can always just sign 1 or 2 players from the free agents list. They're really crap, they're extremely cheap, they're on about 750 quid a week, so it's not going to cost you anything throughout the season to have them. Or you can always just sign a really young player for a small amount of money and then do it with them again. And that actually moves us on to the final question in this video, is what do I do if my players won't sell? I've actually got a separate video for that, which you can go and watch right now if you just click on the annotation in the TV right there, and that just shows you a few different methods for basically forcing through a transfer for one of your players to ensure that they sell once you've done this to them. So you've given them the big wage, they're on your transfer list, they won't sell. If you're having that problem, make sure you check this video out because it will help you. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this follow-up to my money glitch and also the money glitch as well. If you've got any more comments or questions on this video, make sure you ask them down below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you subscribe if you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching.